Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Mika J. Currently making me some drinks. And I'm finna sit back and unwind. This is what I'm drinking on. The ready-made margaritas. Just pour and go. I can't find my little thing of salt. Put them around. I hate sticky stuff, so I felt a little splatter. So what's going on, people? It's not like you can talk back to me, but just asking. Just had to put that out there. Asking. So ain't nothing going on here. Same old stuff. Same old working. Um, Still getting up before the ass crack of dawn. Going to work. Had to be in that mug at 5:30 a.m. in the morning. Get off at 2 though. So that's the one perk about it. Because I get more done than you guys probably do, you wake up. So, sit on my little stool. So, same old, same old. It's good too, like the restaurants. So, I don't have any trips planned. Let me scoot the chair over. I don't have any trips planned right as of yet. I mean, Papa Smurf and I, we talked about possibly going to Dallas, like around or a little after Christmas. But we'll see. One of his good friends lives there. And we're gonna go down for a few days. Probably right after Christmas and then be back right before the first of the year. And then the first of the year, January, my birthday. The 28th. I'll be the big 4-0. It's all good. I'm looking forward to it. When I was a kid, I thought 40 was old, but now as I'm getting older, I'm embracing it because a lot of people don't get to live that long. So, if I'm still alive around that time, that's a blessing. So, I want to do something for my birthday too. I don't know what I want to do. Like, I'll probably end up going to Vegas again, or I don't know. I wanted to do LA. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. So, I'll figure it out. But other than that, no complaints, really. No complaints. I mean, I could stand to lose some weight, but, we'll see, And like I had even went to this information meeting about bariatric surgery, so like people basically like if you want to get like the gastric sleeve and things like that. But I don't know if that's for me, like I know a lot of people that have gone through it and are living their best life right now. They look good and stuff. And so the best one that I would qualify for would be the sleeve. But the thing of it is they take 90% of your stomach. I mean, I know they actually say you can function without a stomach, but I don't think that's the best for me. And then you'll always have to, be mindful of what you eat. Then you'll always have to take vitamins and other types of medication for the rest of your life. And I've never had to take medication, like that, besides anything that was prescribed or, if I get a cold or something like that. But I don't take medication. I don't take anything for high blood pressure. I don't take anything for, whatever. I don't take medication. So I don't know. And I never really had major surgery. So, they said they'd do a laparoscopic, but I don't know if that's the best thing for me. I'm leaning more toward hell no versus go for it. At first, like before I went to the meeting, I was like, oh, yeah, I can get that surgery and just lose all this weight and, live my best life too. But, you don't know what the complications are going to be later on down the line. I don't know. I mean, it's easier said than done to go work out, cut back on, what you eat and stuff. We some eaters up in here. But what I have been trying to do is, I've been eating a lot more chicken. I try to stay away from fried foods as much. I love me some fried chicken. I haven't been to Popeyes in probably about a month. And that's something for me because Popeyes is real close to my job. So, I was eating there a lot. I was eating there so much I was writing on the back of the coupon doing the survey, getting the free 2-piece and biscuit. That's how much I was going. But I have cut back on that. And so I slip up here and there. I had some fries and I had some chicken tenders. I went to Chili's. I did go to Chili's like twice last week because that 3 for $10, that is the best thing smoking right now. You hear me? You can get like a soup or a salad or chips and salsa. You can get a beverage, which I always get the strawberry lemonade. I always feel like I'm splurging when I go there and get the strawberry lemonade. I get the strawberry lemonade. Then I used to get like the crispy chicken crispers. It comes with the fries and the corn on the cob. And you know that little season that they put on the corn on the cob? I just thought that was just the bomb. I was like, what is that? And I used to go in there asking, can I have a little cup of that little extra season just to put on the side? And I knew a girl that worked there. And once she told me that the special season, don't laugh, y'all, I didn't know. All it was salt and pepper mixed together. Ha! But I didn't know. So they put that on your corn on the cob. They put it on your fries too. So, but now that I know it's salt and pepper, I don't put a lot on there. So that you get all that. You get the entree, the beverage, and an appetizer. And usually, like the last 2 times that I got it, Papa Smurf had to work second shift. So, I was basically fit for myself that evening. So I got that, and I just got some soup and left him the soup. And so when he got off work, he had soup twice this week. And it must have been good because when I woke up the next morning, I seen it all in the garbage and stuff because he got home late. And so I'm usually in the bed. So it must have been good because he ate it and didn't say nothing. So, But yeah, that Chili's 3 for $10 is the best thing smoking. So, and if you get your food to go, which I do, you sign up for the rewards program or a VIP program or whatever. And if you get up to like $250, you get a $25 gift card. That's only for takeout orders. So I'm almost there. I think I'm like $10 short or something like that. So the next trip I take, I should be eligible for a $25 gift card. So yeah. So yeah, it's the best thing smoking right now. You better jump on that 3 for $10. I mean, they got other choices. I think they got burgers, quesadillas, stuff like that. But I'm a chicken crisper person. I always get that anyway. Or I might splurge and get the ribs sometimes. But mostly I'm getting chicken crispers. So yeah, that's all I really, had to say, really. I'm gonna get my dinner started in a little bit. I'm gonna do potatoes. I went to Costco and bought these big old potatoes. They like that big. The baker, what did they call the baker size? Yeah, they're like that big. A bag of them was like $5.99. Here you go, right here. Oh, they heavy too, 15 pounds. See how big these potatoes are? These like $5.99 at Costco. Yep, Costco. So I just feel like, so when I shopped at Costco, I went to Costco and Target today. I just feel so middle class. I don't know. I don't know, sound crazy, but yeah, like when you go in Costco, all you see are like, really like most people you see is like older white people that look like they probably got a few dollars or whatever. At least in my area, that's all you see. I mean, it's black people shopping there too, but shoot, I think in that store, I probably only saw 2 other black folks. But yeah, I just feel so middle class when I shop there, or Sam's. I used to have a Sam's membership, but I let it expire probably about a year ago. And so I joined Costco, and I joined Costco because I used to shop through Google Express. And at first, Costco used to allow you to shop with them without having a membership. That was a lick for me. That was a good thing. So I did that for a while. And then somehow, I guess Google Express got hip to it that more and more people, probably because I told everybody that you could shop with them without the membership. Then they start requiring you to have the membership because I have to get all my garbage bags. I like them 24 packs of little Tropicana orange juices, the little minis. I used to get all kind of little stuff like that, have it just shipped to the house and have it sitting outside, and I get home from work and just bring it in, boom, So after they cut that out, I just went here and got a membership, and I got my mama as a co-user too. So and then the gas is cheap too. So the gas is a little cheaper than what you normally would pay at these regular service stations. So so I get it, it benefits me, and then plus it's close to my job. Now if I was working where I was working at, I probably wouldn't even go there. Honestly, I probably would just go back to Sam's. And I thought about getting another Sam's membership, but we'll see. I don't know. My mom, she's more of a Sam's shopper than Costco, even though Costco is closer to her house. But whatever, I ain't know nobody else that could be a co-user, so I just let my mom do it, because Papa Smurf, I'm the one to do all the grocery shopping, so he don't go. So I had my mom do it. Excuse me. That rug. So I just let my mom be the co-user on that. And then if I get the Sam's membership, she probably be my co-user on that too, because when I had it before, she was my co-user. So you know what? I'll probably do it after the first of the year. You know what? That might be her birthday present. Like, happy birthday, Mom. I got your gift. And she'd be like, what's my gift? A Sam's membership. So I might do that. And that's also, you know what? That's also a good idea for people, as a housewarming gift and stuff. And my homegirl, I ain't got her a gift yet. I feel so bad. My schedule just been so busy, and I just need to make time to go over there and get her a gift, because she the reason why we got a house. Because people, sometimes you got to pass information on that'll help other people, and that's basically what she did for me. Me and her, we both have similar backgrounds and stuff, like far as family, financially, lack of finances, things like that. So we both kind of graduated from college and had a lot of debt and stuff. So we both can relate to a lot of stuff. So she had told me that she was having a birthday dinner, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, let me know, whatever. And she's having it at, she's gonna have it at her place. And she was like, oh yeah, I got a house, I got a new address. I'm like, what, girl? Straight up, because we talked about stuff like this. We're like the first people like in our family to go to college, and all that. So, we have a lot of similarities and stuff. So when she said that, I was like, what, girl? That is so good. That is so good. And then I don't even know what made me say it. I don't know. Maybe it was, I don't know. And I hate to make it seem like I was trying to make it all about me moment. I mean, I'm sorry if I did, but something just made me say, I wonder if I can get a house, because I knew her story, and since our stories are similar. And so she was like, yeah, girl, you probably can. She was like, if I did. And so she gave me the information to the bank she used and stuff. So basically when she was looking for a house, she had went through like all these banks and stuff, and she basically gave me the shortcut to the one that said yeah. So with that information, when I got off the phone with her, why I called the bank, I sure did, and talked to the same lady that she talked to. So the lady, she ran my little credit and stuff. I ain't got the best credit. The only thing I was concerned about was I had a medical bill on there that I hadn't paid. It was like a real high medical bill, and I was even willing to settle with them bitches. Yeah. I had called the creditor and was like, look, if I just give you half, the bill was like $3,000. I was like, look, I can give you half right now. Just, can we settle this? And they said, no, you got to at least give us $2,700. I'm like, well, damn, $2,700, the bill only $3,000. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna give you the whole damn thing. Hell no, fuck you. So whatever. And so they must know they was wrong, even though it's my bill, because they sure ain't try to call me or trying to demand no money or nothing. I don't give a fuck, not because I got the house. But anyway, so that was the only thing that I was thinking that was holding me up from getting the house, because everything else I had an excellent payment history. And that took some time to get to that level, because at one time I was in debt so bad that I had this motto, like when I was in my 20s, I was like, shit, they ain't cutting it off, I ain't paying them. So a lot of shit didn't get paid, including those student loans. And so what I did with those, what happened to the student loans is I defaulted. And I'm gonna get back to the house story in a minute, but I'm just gonna speed up and just tell you what happened, what led up to my credit. So I had defaulted on my student loans, and I had this one loan because I had went to college in Illinois, ended up going back to college in Illinois, I had to go to a rehabilitation program for like 9 months. I had to pay like this set payment or whatever. And if you did that for 9 months, you be back in good standing. You get out of default status and everything. Because if you were defaulted in a student loan, I know in the state of Illinois, I can't speak for any other state, but in the state of Illinois, you will not be able to get like a state job. You won't be able to, it's a lot of things. Like if you got like a license in your name or anything, not like driver's license, but like any type of, anything that you got to register through the Department of Public Health. Like if you're a beautician, if you're a barber, if you're a licensed social worker, if you're a licensed nurse, anything. If you're defaulted in student loans, that affects your licensure. So I went through that 9-month program, good standing. Then I got out of default status. And then I had like a couple of small little loans from when I was at Alabama State. Paid them bitches off. Gave them their money like, here you go. So that helped. So that boosted my credit score up. I don't even know what my credit score was. It probably was in the 6s. I ain't never had like a 700. I've been close, but I ain't never had like a 700 because for one, my student loans gonna bring it down. So anyway, the lady ran my credit, and so she was like, right then and there, she was like, "Oh yeah, you approved. We can approve you, And I told her, and I kind of told her like what I wanted, like I didn't want to go over this amount or whatever, because I still believe in living within my means. I'm not gonna give all my money to my mortgage and taxes, and so she was like, okay, for the amount you want, this is what we can get for you. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I can work with it. And so the whole time, Papa Smurf, he was kind of dragging his feet. I had been told Papa Smurf I wanted a house. I'm like, look, I'm trying to move on to the next level. I'm trying to get a house, shit, First one, go to college in my family, outside my mama. And then I'm like, shit, I'm about to be the first homeowner in a minute, so I'm like, and I had told his ass, because I'm like, you dragging your feet, and I'm like, I got approved for a house, and this is the conversation I had with Papa Smurf. I said, I just got approved for a house. I'm finna go find me a house. Either you on board with me, or I'm gonna leave your ass in this duplex. Those was my exact words. So he ain't say nothing. So he's like, okay. And I ain't think nothing else. So I was like, okay. So this lady that I had a business relationship with, like far as my little boutique stuff, she would come buy makeup and stuff from me or whatever. She was a realtor. And I used to always tell her, I was like, yeah, when I get ready to find a house, I'm gonna look you up, because I liked her style and stuff, I just liked everything about her. She was like a middle-aged white chick, she was cool. And so I was like, whenever I get ready to find a house, because I thought I was gonna leave here for one, and then when I realized I wasn't gonna leave, then I told her, I said, I had told her some time back, I said, if we don't leave here, when I get ready to find a house, I'm gonna look you up. I want you to be my realtor. So she's like, okay, whenever you're ready. So, okay, cool. So once I got that pre-approved amount, honey, I called that lady. I was like, hey, I would like you to be my realtor. I'm looking for a house. And so she's like, really? And so she asked me information about my husband. She was like, it's fine. I said, well, no, I'm just going to be on it by myself. And he's a veteran too. She's like, girl, he's a veteran. He can get a VA loan, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, he ain't trying to use it, so whatever. I'm finna find me a house. And so why the next morning when I woke up, Papa Smurf was like, why don't you add my information and see how much more we can qualify for? Boom. I'm like, oh yeah? Okay. So I called back like, hey, my husband, he's a veteran. We're going to add his information and see how much more we can qualify for. So she ran his stuff. His credit better than mine. So she's like, oh yeah, we can get y'all whatever y'all want. And so we really didn't have a limit, but like I said, I live within my means, so I'm not gonna finna jump out here and get no $1 million home. So I'm like, okay. So we started looking, I just started slowly looking. I wasn't like just actively looking. I'm just like, okay, looking at Zillow and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, boom, boom, boom. If I see something, I'll let the realtor know and we go look at it, whatever. So we looked at a few houses, and a lot of these homes, they look better from the outside than they do from the inside. So I'll look at the house, be all, oh, this is a nice little house. Then we pull up and then go inside. You be like, damn, this old ass house. Like, it's like the house was built in 1967 and all the people they bought the house in 1967 or 68. just lived in it and didn't do nothing until, you know, the whole time. And now 2000, at that time it was 2017. In 2017, you try to sell the house, but you ain't do nothing to the house. So so I went out looking. I think he went with me maybe once or twice, but we only looked at probably 6 homes before we found the one that we wanted. So he went with me for like maybe 2, and then the other 3 or 4 or whatever I looked at by myself, me and the realtor. And I'm like, well, damn, these houses ain't on shit. And so this house, the house that we ended up getting, I saw it on the internet. It we closed in November, looked at it in October, it went on the market in August. So I saw it on the internet on like Zillow, and I loved the kitchen. I was like, oh, that's a nice looking house. I like the kitchen. You know, everything else is okay, but I really like that kitchen. So I was like, damn. So I'm like, okay, we finna go look at this house. So we made an appointment. It was on a Saturday. I think it was like Saturday, October 14th or something like that. 2017. Whatever that Saturday was in October. We went to go look at the house. And so I remember it was raining that day too. And so we pulled up, came in, of course the house empty or whatever. And we came in through did we come in through the garage? We came in through the garage. I was like, okay, the garage decent. Okay, 2-car garage. You know, that was important. At first, Papa Smurf was like, I don't care about no 2-car garage. I'm like, bullshit. I do, because I got 2 cars. So anyway, 2-car garage is important to me. And it was attached to the house too, which I love that. So we came in through the garage. Then when you come in through the garage, first thing you see is the kitchen. So all this cabinet space, and it was updated. I'm like, damn, you know. And they say, like, when you looking for a house, they say you'll know the one for you when you see it. And when we came in this mug, I was like, yes. After we did the tour, really, they sold me at the kitchen. But when we did the rest of the tour for the house and how spacious and stuff it was a 3-bedroom, which you really could make it into a 5-bedroom because there's 2 rooms in the basement that we, could, add on to. So I was like, yes. And so, Pop Smurf, he playing it cool. He ain't showing his excitement like I am, because he even kind of pulled me to the side and was like, don't let him know that you too excited for it or whatever. And I'm like, well, shit, I can't help it. I mean, I want it, And so, and I'm like, what you think? And then what I liked about it was, and my dad had came with us. My dad and my stepmom had came with us because they know a lot about homes. My dad, he done had several homes and bought several homes. And my stepmom used to be a realtor, or she still kind of works in that business. So she's really knowledgeable about homes and stuff. So they came with us. They loved it. So that was a good sign because my dad is like really picky and stuff. So, if he pretty much say something that's pretty good, you pretty much better jump on it, And so, me and Papa Smurf talked about it. I'm like, I really like that house. What you think? He's like, yeah, I like it too. And so we made an offer and it was accepted. And I was like, if this offer is accepted, we actually asked for lower than what they wanted. And so I was like, this is a sign. If they accept our offer, then it's meant for us to go forward. So told the realtor what we wanted to offer, and she hit me back like, I told her that Sunday, the next day, that we wanted it and what our offer was. Monday morning, honey, she hit me back and was like, your offer was accepted. Boom. So we started getting the ball rolling. So yeah, that's how we end up getting the house. So I done lost track of whatever I was talking about earlier, but I just wanted to share that. So to my friend Brittany, I'm so appreciative of Brittany, because if it wasn't for Brittany, I wouldn't have been looking for I wanted a house, but it took for her to do something, and it motivated me, because a lot of people are haters. Like a lot of times when somebody's doing good and stuff, they'll don't congratulate you or whatever, and then some people be haters to the point where, like, okay, she could have been the type of chick, I ain't telling them nothing, I had to do it on my own, so they gonna have to do it on their own, so Thank you, thank you, thank you, Brittany. And I always, when I see her, I always like, oh, this is Brittany. She the reason I got my house. I was like, girl, you got a room. I named the room after you. I just be talking shit. But yeah, so I want to do that too. Because I've always been helpful to people. Sharing information and stuff. And that was my blessing. Her telling me, which allowed us to, do something, big. So yes, I just want to share that story with y'all. So thank y'all for tuning in. It's your girl, Mika J. Holler.